Lespita getajam. Mu.
Moo. I thought I was live for some reason. I don't know why, but now I am live. For all the right reasons. Yes. I've gone live with it. Okay, so.
Megzi Williams. Heine.
Hey, Megzer. Megzer. How's it going? Market is down. I'm just going to say that the market is down right now, and Ethereum is down to 2030. So that is awesome, and exactly what I was expecting out of this crypto. I was expecting it to outperform all the other ones. So we'll see how it does. When it's way down, it's still way up. That's what I was looking for. Now, as far as this goes, okay, there we go.
Megzi Williams. Good hot again here. How are you doing?
Hot again? I'm sorry it's hot there. Doing really good. I've got a really cool video. I tried to put it on my YouTube channel. I'll see if it went up. Let's see. Now playing, it says. Oh yeah, it's up on YouTube. Great, man. So I got a little creek video, a little creek time. If you guys wanted to see a little creek video, just chill for a second with some little creek action. Check this out, man. Got a new video. We'll have some fun and we'll smoke. Let's smoke along this video. I'm gonna do some of this beautiful OG Kush that I just got today. Really excited about it.
I don't believe this. I literally just had to put my coffee down to show you this bat that is flying through these tubes, and I noticed it on the other side of the street.
And if you follow me on Twitter, you'll be, or on YouTube, this is Nate's Garden on YouTube. You can watch that anytime you want, along with all my other wildlife videos. I've got a lot of wildlife videos. Hey, Hoot.
Hey, all.
How's it going?
Snowy Buns. Hello.
Snowy Burns. Hello. How's it
I
going?
mean, if you keep watching right now, you'll probably see. Oh, there he is. Boom.
This video is called Bat Navigating a Drone Course.
Down to the other side. He'll make a U-turn, and then he'll come back down this way, and then he'll come out the other side. So, I'd like to get a look down in those pipes when he's flying through them.
These is gobbling mosquitoes, because you know those pipes are getting full of mosquitoes, and that's why the bats are doing that.
Megzi Williams. Let's do that. I'll smoke along.
Let's smoke along this bad video. Okay. Cheers, Megsy. Cheers, Cyber. Cheers, Jiminy. Cheers, everybody. Snowy Burns, Hoot and Howl, everyone that's over there on the Rumble Sphere. Thank you for joining us, everyone. I'm so glad to see all of you. Cheers, guys. No law regarding cannabis. Cheers. I'll make this a little bigger. Here we go. Okay, cheers.
So this is the area that I cleaned up. I came down here and there was, you know, all kinds of muck and leaves and things trapped up in there, and I cleaned the whole area so it's all nice and rocky bottom. It's beautiful. There's no glass. I found 3 big sharp pieces of glass down over here, and I got those out. Man, I saw that bat. I put my coffee down. I gotta go get my coffee. My coffee. Maybe go do a show.
And I still have my coffee that I had out there
Look at
for
all
the
these
show.
beautiful
See that?
rocks down here.
That's consistency, guys.
Hoot and howl.
Wherever I
We're
am.
still cleaning up the landscape.
Whether I'm in California or Florida, I clean it up. I make it beautiful. Why is this doing this? You guys, I don't know why it's doing this. Isn't this weird?
Look at all these beautiful little rocks down here.
Maybe I'll refresh the page. If it, I bet you it'll do it again in the same plot, in the same place, and I'll just, yep, there it goes. I'm good, aren't I?
Because they're all over the place right now. We'll see if he comes out one more time. We've seen him twice so far. Oh, I think he's flying up over here now. I think he's flying up over here now.
Turbo Jacko.
He's changed his venue.
Hi,
He's
Mr.
changed his
Naze.
vector.
Turbo Jerko, bro, did you
Jesus,
see? Did you see me and Jimmy Dore get into it on Twitter today, bro? Jimmy Dore attacked me. He blocked me on Twitter several weeks ago, and then he attacks me on Twitter, bro. And I'm like, he totally just like unblocked me so he could attack me, and then he blocked me again.
Turbo Jacko.
Oh, you didn't see it?
Oh, wow.
Oh, it was great, bro. He blew me up. I couldn't believe how many people liked my tweet, man. I was so happy. You couldn't believe how happy I was. I was dude, I was on my show. You know what? Let's just relive the moment because I want to see it happen. Hey, Notlin. Hey, Marty in the house over there on the
Turbo
Rumble
Jacko.
Sphere.
That's it.
Hello. That's great. I know. Here, I'm going to find it. Let's do this. Library. History. No, go to my videos. I forgot it. I forgot how to find it. I got to go to studio. Okay, go to content, and then go to live, and then go to strain review OG Kush. This
Turbo
was it.
Jacko. Although I probably deceived with your take, LOL.
Bro, you can't disagree with my take. My take is factual. My take is totally factual. It's not about those, bro. It's not about whether they work or not.
Facts all the time.
What's that? What's about what?
I say you say he couldn't disagree with facts, but I say flat earthers that disagree facts all the time.
Oh, flat earthers.
I know. Same thing. Right?
Yeah. But why did you bring up flat earthers?
Oh, that was just another because they also don't agree with facts, deny facts. You know.
So you're comparing Jimmy Dore to a flat earther?
Why not?
Let's say this. Flat earthers have a blind spot to, the shape of the earth, just like Jimmy Dore has a blind spot to certain kinds of studies that are around certain subject matter. I see the blind spot is the same.
If you need to lie, deny facts, gaslight, manipulate, and trash talk people to get your so-called point across, you already lost, and they both do the same thing. It's undeniable. It's just about two different things that do it, but it's the same behavior, you know.
So you could see me on the internet and I'm struggling right here.
big pharma talking points.
So I've been accused big pharma talking points. No, that's Jimmy. I've already found
Hoot
it.
and howl.
Hold on.
I remember the days you
I
did go
don't
clean up
repeat
illegal
big
trash
pharma
sites as
talking
well as
points.
ours
Yeah,
dumping.
right? Do you know what video I showed my mom
Have
that she's never seen?
Tabojako.
issues
Did you see the sting on the Pfizer guy?
reporting.
I did.
Trust me.
We'll watch that video too.
That's actually a productive question. Yeah, I'll smoke.
Okay, let's see. Okay, this is at 26 minutes in. I'm gonna switch.
IB3STXD. Te damos la bienvenida al chat en vivo.
Huh.
Recuerda proteger tu privacidad y satisfacer nuestros lineamientos de la comunidad.
Can
Valentine.
you translate? Can you translate that in English for me?
Full of this mushroom powder called OM Lion's mane powder, and it triggered a psilocybin flashback that lasted an hour.
Wow, that's crazy, bro.
Dr. John Campbell, is he doctor? He trains nurses. I think he got a doctor in like making a video to train nurses.
So there, I'm talking about it right there. Okay, I'm talking about it out loud. It's too bad I didn't have my stuff on screen, but let me open up the right browser here so we can have separate volumes. Here we go. Great, and now I won't have a problem with the chat. You guys will be able to chat at will while we watch this video. This has always been my fault for not doing this, because I have the control over this. Okay, into the video we were 27:21.
Sean aka Trendioka. Heine totally AE with you on this one.
Thank you. Okay, here I am typing on Twitter. So this should be interesting, because what's going on here is I'm engaging, I'm noticing, and I tell everyone, I'm like, dude, I got all of these likes and views on a tweet today, and I couldn't figure out why, right? I was like, and you know, it looks nice with that concentrate sitting out like that. I could do that again for this broadcast.
Tabojako. He reblocked you.
He reblocked me? Well, yeah, he would.
Fired off the
I think
tweet,
he would have
baby.
had to unblock me to respond to me, right? To see what I said, because he blocked me. So when I went back to check, I was still blocked. I didn't know who it was.
Science deniers, is that the new hate label?
Science deniers.
Actually pretty accurate, but I don't need to respond to you.
See? Okay, see? I'm like, I don't need to respond to that guy. He's got 100 followers. Watch this.
Just a heads up, the first step of the scientific method involves questioning and skepticism. Anyone who claims that someone is a science denier for asking questions or
Me.
exploring ideas is actually anti-science. Okay. So there's someone else I'm not really interested in responding to. Extra Bullet says, you need to go on and delete this man. That ratio is getting pretty big.
Remember this? And there, everyone was all picking on me. And I was
Sure
like,
replies.
I was like trying to figure it out. Why are all these people attacking
It's
me?
a large spanking, says Murray Phelps.
Me getting the spanking.
Well, because Jimmy Dore has a lot of fans. I mean,
Oh,
this
shit.
is just a big.
Oh.
Did you think I'm gonna? You think I'm gonna like take it as some kind of a?
Bro, at this point, I had no idea that Jimmy Dore had responded to this yet. I just knew this was about Jimmy Dore. Big Jim just texted me, let me know he enjoyed coming over and hanging out today. It's nice.
A slight that Jimmy Dore's. I'm getting ratioed by Jimmy Dore fans on a post involving Jimmy Dore.
Involving, right?
You know, providing misinformation to his audience.
This is going to be interesting watching me figure
So,
this out. I
They're
can't
like, you should
wait.
take this down. You're getting spanked pretty hard. Like, actually, for considering that Jimmy Dore's got so many people, I've never had so many likes on a tweet.
Here it
I
is.
couldn't fucking believe it. I put up a tweet and I didn't know what was going on. And, you know, Twitter wasn't showing me that this was going on.
because I checked my feed and it doesn't say you've been mentioned by anybody. And this has been going on for a whole day. And I had no idea. And I checked on one tweet from one guy, and I'm like, what's this about? Right? So I follow it. I still don't know. It takes me to this thread that I responded to. I still don't know. So this is great. It's just knowing that I'm going to find out that Jimmy Dore responded to me, bro. Billy was here when that happened. Billy, you saw this live. I believe there is another tweet on here. I need to see who this is. Let me see if I switch accounts. There it is, man. This is so exciting, bro. There is another tweet on here I need to see. And this is when I start searching for it. 30 minutes into the video. That's where it is into that video. 30 minutes in. I'm like, I need to find out, because I see a video. I see a tweet, and it says, you're the person that put this up or whatever, you're not allowed to see this tweet. And I'm like, I think I need to see that. This is so funny. I never dreamed in a million years it'd be Jimmy Dore, because I know Jimmy Dore has me blocked on Twitter. So I never even imagined this was Jimmy Dore. Right? And then it occurs to me, maybe it's Jimmy Dore, right? Yeah, that was it's at some point in the next minute or two it's gonna occur to me. Maybe it's Jimmy Dore.
I like how excited you are, that's it.
Bro, wait till you see me realize what's going on. I can't wait. I gotta do a bong rip. Cyber, you ready? Okay. Should be right here. Who are you talking about specifically? That was a yes. Yep. Okay, Jiminy, cheers. Cyber, cheers. Turbo Jerker, cheers. Turbo Jerker from Twitter, I'm so glad you're here, bro. I want to see you at more shows. Sean, a.k.a. Trendy Orca, cheers. And who is this? Billy Valentine, cheers. Person that's got me blocked so I can't see who they are. Who's this person who's got me blocked so I can't see who they are?
Sean, a.k.a. Trendy Orca. Awesome background name.
Thank you. This is when I think I'm going to say, I haven't been saying Jimmy is on their level. I've been saying I appreciate all three challenging the establishment while being funny. Yeah, well, I appreciate Jimmy challenging the establishment on the right topics. But this guy, Mustard Tiger, he's got 531 followers. I just don't feel the need to respond to the guy. Good for me. Good for me. Yeah, just don't punch down, bro. Never punch down. This tweet is disrespectful to Bill Hicks and George Carlin. Jimmy's punching down at me. Every time he engages me, he's punching down at me.
Billy Valentine.
I don't mean to troll him.
Probably Steph.
Dude, when I expressed my feelings about Jimmy Dore on this thread, I never expected him to see it. I didn't do it with the intention of him seeing it, and I didn't expect to be engaged by Jimmy Dore over this topic. I wasn't prepared for it. Watch what happens. I don't. Just seems like you like to bash Dore. That's hilarious. Can you still see? How dare somebody have an opinion wife's profile? Don't like Jimmy Dore. These Jimmy Dore fans are hilarious. I'll check. Billy, I'm sorry. I'll check, Billy. This, bro. Oh my God.
Disrespectful to Bill Hicks.
Jimmy can't do no wrong at all. Was I ever like that? God damn. Well, her and I are friends. Oh. Dude, she may have blocked me. No, there she is. Follows me. Nope, we're good. We're friends. She didn't come up in a search, bro. I put @miserableLib and she didn't come up. Isn't that horrible? But she and I are we're following each other and friends with each other. Which I've always respected. I've always respected that about her. No matter what's going on with me and Jimmy, she understands. And her and I have had a couple of differences too, but not that bad. And she remains friends with me on Twitter, and I appreciate that. She's got to see my tweets. She's got to see tweets between me and her husband. She's got to see that happen. That blocked me. I don't know. I don't know who that was that blocked me. What time is this? 34 minutes into the video.
Joshua must
It
pick.
was after that guy said at Jimmy Dore. It was after that guy said at Jimmy Dore. There it is.
Billy Valentine.
I'm figuring it out. I'm figuring it
I
out.
like that with everyone I see through.
This is so
Feel
fun
the
to
people
watch,
out there,
man.
you're like, I should have listened to them.
I know, right?
Look at how laid back and chill I am right now, bro. I am so chill right now. This is so funny and perfect and beautiful.
Where's this Jimmy Dore? Why is he adding Jimmy Dore?
Why is he adding Jimmy Dore? That was it. Because I saw somebody say at Jimmy Dore. I'm like, why are you pulling Jimmy Dore into this? They weren't. They were responding to him. I didn't know. I was like, at that point, I was like, don't bring him in here. I didn't want him to see this. And when I realized that guy had added, I was uncomfortable. That's me being uncomfortable, realizing that Jimmy Dore's going to see me talking shit about him again, right? That's my response, because that's exactly what was going through my head right then. I remember thinking that thought. I'm like, man, I'm not saying this about Jimmy Dore. I'm not saying this about Jimmy Dore to get him to... Go ahead, Cyber.
There's a difference on talking shit and then call people out. There's two different things.
Yeah, man, I try to do it.
Why I can't. Oh,
I do it
Jimmy
'cause-
Dore replying to Nate's Garden.
Nate Smith.
What Hicks and Carla
You
never
resist
did
and
was
elude,
repeat
you
Big
get what you
Pharma
deserve.
talking
I don't
points.
feel bad for this criminal.
And wow. Wow. Did you Nate Smith, did you watch the video? You resist and elude, you get what you deserve, he just said. Beat to death. He didn't murder somebody, bro. He ran away from the police. So you deserve to be beaten to death. Violently beaten to death. Nate Smith, just let's talk about this.
Billy Valentine. Why do you care what a dingus thinks about what you think of him? Don't fanboy out again. Jimmy
And he
cares for
didn't start
nobody.
running until they fucking surrounded him and start beating him and pepper sprayed him and a lot of other shit. He was fearing for his life.
Well,
That's
let's
why he
just see what Nate says. I mean, I'm asking Nate. You want to enter in the conversation, Nate? Fair enough. Did you see the video? That's the first thing I'm going to ask you. Just yes or no. Did you watch the entire video of the man being beaten to death? Did you see that? That's weird you just popped in and said that.
Yeah.
We weren't even talking about that. We're talking about something completely different right now. We're having fun watching a fun video.
Nate Smith.
Oh, you didn't see the video?
No, I didn't.
Fair enough, Nate. You formed an opinion without seeing the evidence. Now go watch the video. You can go watch my show on Rumble from yesterday and go watch the whole video, right? And then come back and talk to me, okay? And you imagine it was you getting yanked out of your car and not knowing why you were getting yanked out of your car. You're talking about protocol.
And he was compliant.
I know. Let's talk about that.
compliant.
Let's talk about complying. Let's talk about protocol. You get pulled over by the police. Don't you expect to be told why you're being pulled over and asked to see your driver's license and registration no matter what's going on, unless you just robbed a bank? Wouldn't you imagine that that would be the response from the police? Even if the response was this. Hey, get out of your car. Even with a gun pulled on you like this. And the police officer says, get out of your car. I want to see your hands. Even that would have been an acceptable response, right? But not yanked out of the car and start to beat him. So if it was you, Nate, and a couple people yanked you out of your car and just started beating you without telling you why, without asking for your driver's license and registration, not following their protocol, that changes his protocol. His protocol went to survival, and he did the only thing he knew to do was to run away from those guys that were trying to kill him. He felt a fist hit his head against the cement before he ran.
And
So
it was
go
not
watch the
even that
video.
guy they were looking
Watch
at.
it close.
It was the wrong car they pulled over.
Dusty Scarlet says the world needs more love. Dusty, what's up, buddy? Is that Dusty? Is that Dusty under a sock account? What's up, Dusty? Cult of Nate, you are a ramrod. Nate is a ramrod? Yeah. There's no need to make a statement like that before you've seen the evidence.
No, that's
Now,
fucking ignorant.
I had already made up my mind before seeing the video, but I decided on the other way. Because I had heard what had happened, and I didn't need to see the video to know that those police officers should have been charged with murder. And Cyber told me why they should have been charged with first-degree murder, because they planned the murder, and it totally made sense. After they sprayed themselves in the face, they were so angry at that guy, they planned to go murder that guy. And they all went over there, and one guy beat him with a baton, another guy kicked him in the head, another guy punched him in his head repeatedly while the other guys held him back, and they punched him in his face and caused, enough damage to murder the guy. It's first-degree murder, like Cyber said.
Billy Bontonton.
For you to not know this and just come in when we're having fun talking about this little interaction I had with Jimmy Dore, it just seems so subversive, bro. I'm sitting here. You know what I just did? I just totally went Tom Sawyer. A modern day warrior, mean, mean stride. Today's Tom Sawyer, mean, mean pride. No, his mind is not bereft. He's grabbing bongs and doing stuff. Always hope for your dabs, and Trendy Nay is doing the show. Now, the Trendies. What do you got there? I got some of this and that and those and the others, and that's what we're doing, and we're not even caring, palsy. I do have a carb cap with a shovel on it, which would be perfect for this stuff because it's wax. I'll be using that on tonight's episode. Tonight we'll be using that on this episode. So anyway, we took a little tour, and now back to me realizing that Jimmy Dore had just tweeted at me again on Twitter. And this is not the first time that him and I have gotten into it. He always ratios me. The dude who attacked me first was ratioing the hell out of me. You all could help me. All of you could go on Twitter right now and you could all like and retweet my tweet about Jimmy Dore. Instead of me getting ratioed, you could help me, just start tweeting that out at people, and get some support. That'd be great. But, I'm going to get ratioed because it's Jimmy Dore and his friends, and they're all supporting each other, and they're not really going to think about the facts of what is really being said. They're just going to pick a side, and they're going to click accordingly. And all I'm saying is my audience members could do the exact same thing. I'm at Nays Garden on Twitter. All of you could go over there right now and do it. I appreciate it if you guys do that. Find those tweets. They're the just look for me and look for Jimmy Dore. You'll find the interaction and go give me some support. Do it whenever you have time. And in the meantime, this is me finding out that it's Jimmy Dore. Smear the people who did question authority. You seem to be the opposite of Hicks and Carlin, while smearing people like me who've been proven overwhelmingly correct on questioning the official COVID narrative. To even compare me, Jimmy, to Hicks and Carlin. Even to say that I'm on the complete opposite of Hicks and Carlin, but even to compare me to those two guys by Jimmy Dore, all I can say is I'm not worthy of even that opposite comparison. You included me in a sentence with Carlin and Hicks, bro. I can't even believe you would. But even by saying that I'm the opposite of those, it's still, hey man, you've associated me with those two names like somehow I'm some kind of a comedian or something. I don't know. It's so funny. Those cops should be given a medal, one less. Wow. Okay, Nate.
Are you fucking retarded?
No. I'm blocking him, bro. Don't let him get you upset. Fuck him. He's gone. Okay. That's hilarious. People like that are scarce, and someone like that isn't. I mean, I don't even think a Republican at this point that is just a blue badge supporting support your law enforcement imbecile would watch that video. Now, after what I said to him, Cyber, was, hey, go watch the video and come back and then talk to me. And he didn't go watch the video. Instead, he talked some more shit. At that point, I had license to kick that little cunt bitch out of my live stream. At that point, yeah.
It was trolling.
Billy
I mean, you're right.
Thornton.
Anyone who's seen that video would
Bye, you just got
would never
blocked.
come to that conclusion.
He got cock blocked by Nay.
It's 420.
It is 420. Oh my goodness, we missed 710 and all that good stuff. All right. Excellent. I'm heating. I'm doing reps and feeling the adrenaline.
Megzy Williams. Yenny. Megzy Williams. Cheers.
Hey man, hey everybody, that little thing that happened to Tyree. Yeah, I hope it happens. I hope it happens to that guy. Same thing, since it's obviously no big deal.
Yeah, that's deserved. That's deserved. Absolutely.
I just hope karma does its thing. Karma, do your thing. Karma, do your thing. Oops. Cheers. No law regarding cannabis. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Cyber. Cheers, Jiminy. Cheers, Megzer. Billy Bong. Billy. Token Tony Z. Marty's in the house. Notlin.
What's going on? I'm be smoking weed. I just got back. Okay. Cheers. Cannabis. Cheers. Good. My jacket.
Holy moly. He's just so special. He's just so nice. He's just so good. Turbo Jerko Billy, what'd you just share with me, bro? I just got a message about it. Tell me all about it. What'd you share?
Benjamin Patterson. Heine. Turbo Jacko. I sent you a funny little Jimmy Doe thing I did on your Twitter DM.
You did a funny Jimmy Dore thing. Okay, I'll check it out right now, bro.
Oh. Excuse me.
Dude, Uncle Frankie frickin' packed this thing.
Noticed that it was a very
Packed very tightly.
generous gram.
I got all these dabs. I don't know what to do with. Okay, let's go back to this. Oh yeah. You sent me something funny. You said, "Funny how?" A little sing over thing. Dude, I hate shit like that. It's so creepy, man. I hate that creepy shit. What did you do, Turbo Jerko?
Stop trying to do everything.
And who the fuck is gonna do it?
What is that? I can't, bro, I cannot unsee that. I don't know what it was and I can't unsee it. And it is disturbing me. What was that? Jimmy Dore responded to me 17 hours ago on Twitter, guys, but he
Nice
blocked
one,
me
man.
so I couldn't see the freaking tweet.
Your
Hey,
trendy
nice one,
spat on
man.
some raspberry diesel
Jimmy
and
Dore.
went to
Knew
West
this.
Coast.
Did you? Nobody knew. Jimmy Dore responded to me. Nobody knew. I've got him. He's got me blocked. Wow.
Billy
Are we blocked you
Valentine.
again? Oh, you already had you
I
blocked,
didn't send anything on Twitter, but I did tie a bird to a pigeon and told it to go to your place.
I'll go look outside.
Damn, I hope it didn't go west. Stupid damn pigeons.
Steph and Jimmy.
Turbo Jacko.
I know it's Steph and Jimmy.
Steph and Jimmy. Nice one, man. You going at MA.
All I
Nice one, man.
said was people.
Love how no rocks the world on Twitter, LOL.
It's like this guy was comparing Jimmy Dore to Carlin and Bill Hicks, and I said, yeah, if Carlin and Hicks didn't platform science deniers, they'd be great. You know, he'd be just as great as them. So it's just basically one little tiny thing, one little problem I got with Jimmy. He platformed science deniers. You know, but people don't seem to mind, and there's no counter narrative there. He doesn't bring on somebody like Back to the Science who could disprove everything those two idiots say, Malone and Campbell. Malone and Campbell, it sounds like a pharmaceutical company. Wow. I'm reading through what Jimmy Dore said again, and I'm trying to digest it all. So Jimmy's got me blocked. There I go. Big Pharma talking points. Oh my God. You can just feel the rage coming out of my fingertips, bro. My fingertips are on fire. They're just like little fire-breathing dragons. I don't repeat Big Pharma talking points, Jimmy. Man. I have had issues with
Anger?
your
Rage?
reporting
Oh.
over improper administering of the vaccine.
I actually put that out there really well.
Well,
This response
as
was done really well.
So many misread
Billy Valentine.
or
When you say those names, I just think of Sleepin' Jimmy now. Saul Goodman's first nickname he got from pulling insurance scams, Old Sleepin' Jimmy.
He's got an agenda, bro. I can't believe how much time he's dedicated to that vax. And
I hate to use this word.
and all the information surrounding it. I was like, he made his whole show about it for so long. He's done so many episodes around that. He's honored these people like, oh, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Can we talk about that guy? He is a psycho. Jimmy Dore treats him like a messiah.
Word represented
Billy
studies and data fed
He knows you
to
can't see it.
you.
Whoa. Oh, I was like, where'd that come from? It came from the video.
From nice one, man. What's up, buddy? Fed to you from
That way
Campbell
people can like and laugh at his tweet without repercussion from
and
you.
Malone.
Controlling the narrative. Turbo Jacko. Robert Malone is trustworthy.
No, he is not trustworthy, bro. He is not trustworthy. Robert Malone is not trustworthy.
He's a goddamn liar. Okay? He misrepresented his credentials. He misrepresents the truth around studies that he, claims backs up his bullshit statements. And if you want to You want to go watch Back to the Science destroy Robert Malone, bro? You want me to pull up one of her videos where her and her cute little hand thing, she'll just go like this and destroy that guy by doing this. She'll do this the whole time that she talks, and she'll go, Robert Malone is a fucking idiot, and I'm going to tell you why, and I'm going to do this with my hands the whole time because I don't give a fuck if I'm doing this with my hands or not, because fuck you. This Robert Malone is a fucking idiot. We should go watch her right now. We should watch her destroy Robert Malone. Just since you said he's trustworthy. So you can see all of his bullshit. Because that's what she does.
Tabojako. I don't agree with that lady.
Why? Because she's got years of education in research, and she's got a degree in how to understand research papers, and none of those other fucking idiots do. They don't have degrees in research. She does. This is about research. It's about data. It's about interpreting these studies that come out. Neither of them are qualified to do that. She is. She's overqualified to do it. And she does it on her show. She must intimidate you. You know?
Does Malone.
No, he doesn't. Nope, he doesn't. He does not. He does not. Absolutely does not. If he did, he wouldn't lie. You know, like I said, he's lied about his credentials. He probably didn't pay attention in school either. He probably doesn't know what the hell he's doing. You know, even professionally, in what his specialty is. Right?
Tabojako. She's an MD and a PhD.
She's Dr. Dr. What's her name? Susan Oliver. Yeah, she's a doctor, bro. She's a research doctor. It's what she does, man. It's her specialty. If she intimidates you, bro, it's because you have a thing against science, just like the same people that Jimmy Dore platforms. And you are right along the exact same lines as to what they think. And bro, someone like you, there's you know, I don't even understand why you and I even waste our time arguing over the same thing that you know that I know you're not going to change your mind about. And I don't need to change your mind. So why do you keep bringing it up?
MD and a PhD are diff.
Just drop it. You know, just drop it.
When
You're like arguing fucking what kind of doctors these people are? Bro, they're full of shit. She's not full of shit. That's all you need to know. All right, let's move on.
But not
refuse.
Their credentials are shit.
The bones are white.
What's her name?
Nice one, man.
Oliver, Dr.
Tabojako.
Dr.
No,
What's her
So she
name?
has a
Something
PhD
Oliver.
and a MD.
no,
Is
I'm
that
not saying
you're
anything. Go check her out for yourself. Go watch her destroy your boy, bro. Watch her do multiple takedowns on him at every single piece of shit that flies out of that motherfucker's mouth. Shit, man, it's like I want to bring up the videos and start watching them right now and just make you have to sit here and watch video after video after video after video of her destroying that quack bitch. So we can all laugh at you. But I digress. I'm still enjoying the fact that Jimmy Dore was fucking with me
Dr.
today.
Cindy Oliver.
Oh!
Dr. Cindy
Susan.
Oliver.
My bad. Susan. At least
From
I corrected myself tonight.
Back to
I got
the
that wrong.
science on as a guest.
There you go. Go check her out. Go watch her destroy all them boys.
Nice one, man.
I know you must find women like
Chicken
intimidating or
roast can
something.
go and make some lunch.
You need to learn some
I said
women.
I don't
Some
like
women
the
are
big
extremely
pharma
intelligent.
talking points. Let me get rid of the word Jimmy. I'm
Billy
going to try to shorten this
Valentine.
up. I've
That lady is a goddamn Rhodes Scholar with a
had
very
issues
level head
with
on
your
her
reporting
shoulders.
over improper administering
She's
of the
held her
vaccine as
PhD
well.
for 50
So many
years.
misread.
She's like Yoda.
She's like
as
Yoda.
so many misrepresented.
I see.
And that guy
Studies.
tried to go after her on something, and she went back. That Steve dude.
Fed to you. I think I got it. I don't repeat big pharma talking
Why is it-
points. I've had issues with your reporting over improper
Tabojako.
administering of the vaccine, as well as so
My
many
GF is a
misrepresented
doctor,
studies
so
fed
I
to you
don't
from
find women intimidating, and my GFA is
I
with
was saying
her.
also open.
Well, your girlfriend is smarter than you are, bro. You know, girls can be very intelligent, but I'm just telling you, um, I know how it is, and I don't care that you believe what Jimmy Dore has fed you, or whatever you fed yourself. I don't care. What I'm telling you is, I don't want to argue about it anymore. That's what I'm telling you. You can hang out, we can talk, we can have fun, but I don't want to argue these points with you on this topic at all anymore. I just don't have the need to argue with somebody. You know, my points are facts, yours are bullshit. So there's no need for me to engage you. Understand that. You're like, I don't mean to hurt your feelings here, bro.
Tabojako.
But it's like me wasting my
It's small
time
incremental differences.
with somebody with 500 followers on Twitter. You know? I'm like, you got 500 followers, why am I going to fucking even talk to you? That's how you are in my live stream right now. Not Twitter, but on my podcast you are to me right now. Bro, I don't care if they're incremental differences or not. You need to learn your shit. I'm not the one to fucking teach you. And I don't want to be the one to teach you. Right now I want to have some fun. I want to watch this video. I want to laugh about it. And I don't want to fucking argue with you in my live stream anymore. Now, if you keep it up, I'm sure within seconds, your arch nemesis is going to suggest that I block you, and he's withholding right now because he knows that him and I just had a problem recently. And you know what? I'm always open for suggestions because I'm having a good time, and some people like it when I'm having a good time. Right?
Hey,
Billy Bong Thornton. Stop holding up the show, we want to laugh.
Exactly.
Tabojako. Oh, I don't sum it up like that. I'm not trying to accumulate followers, just not nice.
I'm not trying to accumulate followers. No, I don't. I'm not referring to you. I don't know how many followers you have on Twitter, and it doesn't matter to me. I'm talking about like I would refer to somebody that's got a small following on Twitter, right? That's how I'm treating you on my podcast because you don't have a lot of credit to come in here
Jimmy
and
Carter.
subvert what I'm doing.
Come on, stop the hold up.
Right? There's some people in here, Turbo Jerko. You need to understand, bro. I've been doing this show for years. And there's some people that could come in here and, we can mix it up or whatever for whatever reason. You're not one of those people, man. You don't get that license. When I tell you I'm done arguing about something, I'm done arguing about it. We're moving on. Case closed, bro. You have your idea, I have my idea. That's fine. I want to have fun now.
Gamble and Malone when you refuse to have Dr. Cindy Oliver from Back to the Science on as a guest. I don't know how he saw this, but he saw a response that I did on the internet, on Twitter, to something that wasn't even tagged Jimmy Dore. And Jimmy Dore found it and responded to me, and it's all right there. And I had to log into another account, and I saw people are adding Jimmy Dore. Why are people adding Jimmy Dore? There he is. So I responded to him from which account? Crypto Culture 420 with my face right in the avatar. So,
Yeah, my face is up in the avatar. It's not a sock account. It's my
15 hours
face.
ago, I'm sure Hicks and Carlin would have been fighting in line over which one got to be the first to get their fourth booster shot, especially if they found out. Dude, this isn't about boosters, man. I know the vaccines don't even work anymore. We've got new strains, and they haven't.
I'm not diverting. I'm not even doing anything in not trying to wreck your fun. I retweet you constantly.
Okay, cool. I appreciate that then. I want to remain friends and be your brother, bro. I understand we're going to have disagreements, but, this just isn't the time or place for me to sit here and argue with somebody about something that I do not want to argue about. Number one, you're going to get my channels stricken for bringing up topics that I'm not allowed to discuss. That's the number one thing. So, moving on.
Billy Valentine.
Found,
I find women incredibly intimidating though. They have boobs and I forget English when I see them. I'm all blablacan fabru boobs.
They haven't. They haven't.
All
you know,
right, I'm smoking off time.
updated these
Bottom of the hour
vaccines
late. I
today.
don't care. No law regarding
So
cannabis.
having
Cyber,
an
Jiminy,
argument
Billy,
about
Turbo
vaccines
Jerko,
right now
Jimmy Carter,
is pointless. We could have had that
Rumble,
argument
Sphere,
2
Not
years
Lynn,
ago,
Token
when
Tony
we should have had the
Z,
argument, but we're
Marty in the
too busy
house.
said vax
Cheers, everybody.
bullshit From Jimmy Dore's guests.
Cheers, bro. Cheers, everybody.
You're fast off the draw, man.
You know.
I can't
So
reach
that
it.
conversation, you know, like Jimmy wanted, it's too late. He wanted it this way. He got his wish. Now it's too late, and like he predicted, you know, it's
Lexi
everywhere,
Williams.
and it can't be stopped.
Cheers.
So,
Oh, wait, no.
you know, he can celebrate. And when someone like my father catches COVID and dies from it, I'll think of people like Jimmy Dore.
Here, here.
You know.
Tanya Muston. Cheers.
Jimmy, you make me fucking spit. No, I'm kidding. I'm not that disgusted by Jimmy Dore. My grandmother used to say that. No, Jimmy, I'm not that disgusted by you. And that's the thing. I would talk to you. I would have a conversation with Jimmy Dore. Absolutely. He's wrong on a bunch of stuff. He would be a better person if he would recognize these things. And I'm not the one to
Billy Valentine. What
It's
are we
exactly what I was
doing? He
telling.
responded thinking you'll never see it cause he...
Well, it's exactly what I was telling Turbo Jerko just now. I'm not the one to change your opinion. You need to go see Dr. Susan Oliver. And this is exactly what I'm going to say to Jimmy Dore with the exact
Locked
same
you
person.
is the wussy dog that only barks at you through a fence but open the gate and the tail tucks.
You have to go listen to her
Tanya
and go
Mustang.
watch the ones where she
I've lost
debunks.
several people from
the people
COVID
that
and
you
one
disagree
uncle
with.
who died 40 minutes after his shot.
And go watch and read what she's
you know
putting
what's
on
so
the
funny?
screen.
I couldn't imagine why I was getting all of those tweets, all those likes on my tweet. Remember that, guys? I was like, why do I have all these likes? This is crazy. What's going on? I fucking did all the research. I'm like, who's this? What's going on? Robert Malone. Jimmy Dore just retweeted Robert Malone 13 hours ago. How funny.
Oh, God. He's retweeting the guy nonstop.
You can let go the whole vax thing, bro. Jimmy is retweeting this guy.
He can let go of the whole
This is
vax
on
thing.
Jimmy Dore's.
This is what I wanted to say right there. You can let go of the whole vax thing. Okay. I'm pretty sure they don't have an updated vax everywhere for what's going around now with these new different variants that are everywhere. I doubt this vax can cover all of that. So, wow, we're in a big buy right now in the market. So it's, you know, arguing vaccines is just it's pointless now. You know, it's not even worth bringing up anymore. What I think people need to talk about is how are they going to protect themselves and people around them, people they care about or people they don't know, from catching these airborne diseases that are going to be worse and worse and worse. And I warned us about this years ago on my show. I said, we're going to have viruses that we couldn't even imagine in years from now because of the climate. I said, they're going to come right out of the freaking, the permafrost when that stuff starts melting, and there's going to be viruses, and we're going to track stuff back that we never even imagined. And bro, that was before all this stuff happened, and I'd like to go find that. I'd like to go find me saying that, man. Ugh. It's not that I told you so. It's just that that's right. I told you so. And nobody could hear me because of what Google did to me. And everyone should know how evil Google is. They silenced me and made sure, and so did Twitter. They silenced me, and so did Facebook. They've all silenced me and made sure that nobody sees my posts almost ever. And I have to pay $8 just to get, you know. What, do you want to go outside, you little vermin? You want to go outside, you little vermin? You going out there? Okay, go on, go on. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. I didn't even touch him. I just said go vigorously and he went out. I just let the cat out because he wants to go out and be free. He'll be back. As soon as he gets hungry, he'll be back. It won't take long. He eats all day. Eats all day, yo. Bow, 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 bow. Eats all day. My kitty cat eats lots of food. He jumps through windows. He's a cool dude.
Billy Valentine. I remember when you sent the first package. I thought that dog guy is gonna take him for a feed bag now. A feed bag is a Hollywood term for getting stuff from a fan. A fan is how they see them too.
Listen, I'm going to tell you guys something about Jimmy Dore.
Jimmy Carter. I'm looking at Google for trending new and it brings up Snow Supreme Court statues, Willie Nelson's 90th birthday, but not one mention of Tyres Nichols. Who's really controlling what you see?
Well, you know, I have a feeling that most people are out in the streets for Tyree Nichols right now instead of on their computers. But I could be wrong. Let me tell you this about Jimmy Dore, okay? And remember that I told you this. His wife, Miserable Lib, is the woman, she's the person in that relationship, as far as I can tell, that takes care of most of the money situation and the shipping stuff and all of that. Right now, I was in a relationship with someone, and it was very similar to that. They asked, please, if they could please do all of that. They loved doing it. So I understand Steph, where she's at. She's, right? And there's one thing that Steph always made clear to me was that Jimmy always wanted to make sure that he paid for every single thing that I sent him. He was worried that if I sent him stuff for free, that I would either expect things in return, whether it was promotion or asking him to cover certain things or spin whatever. He was and she was explicit and professional and said that they made sure that when I tried to send them free, and I tried to send them free oil, absolutely not. We need to know exactly how much it was and we're paying for it. Always. The very last time I sent them, there was a miscommunication between me and Steph somehow, and there was a mistake. They were supposed to send me, 740 or whatever.
Billy Valentine. I didn't know that. I'm
Yeah.
sorry for assuming.
No,
He's still a dink licker though.
it's okay. I sent them two $360 jars, and they only paid for one. And I messaged her back, and she never replied back. That was the only time there was a kind of discrepancy, and I didn't push the issue. I was like, man, I'm not losing my shit over $360 with Jimmy Dore when I've given him money. I've done super chats. I've joined I was a member. I still am a member of his website. It's about to expire in February, I believe. I just got an email. Sorry to see you go. You're no longer going to be a member of the Jimmy Dore, webpage where you get access to all the videos and whatever. I never use it. So I canceled it a long time ago. It just was for like a whole year after I canceled it. And I didn't care. Like I said, and I've sent them free stuff, just merch and whatever. T-shirts, hoodies, and that's what I'll mention. And they were always gracious. They were always kind. They were always professional. They always treated me with respect. And when he spoke about me on his show, and he spoke about the triage oil on his show, it was one of the highlights of my podcasting. I was so just honored, to be mentioned on his show. That the few times that I was, that they brought it up. So, no, the whole thing was from another tweet from somebody else that said to me, "Why don't you engage with Jimmy Dore?" I said, "Because he blocked me on Twitter." And isn't it weird that happened? And then Jimmy Dore tweets at me like 2 days later. It's like I should take a screenshot of Jimmy Dore tweeting at me and show it to that guy, make a screenshot of it, and go, "What were you saying, bro, about engaging Jimmy Dore?" I should be like, "Hey, man," I said to that guy, "It's like, can you hook it up? Can you arrange it? Me and Jimmy?" And he's like, "You do it." And then I should be like, "Here, how's this?" He'll be so jealous. Me and Jimmy Dore having a conversation.
Billy Valentine. I was set in stone that Dore was gonna pull some crap when Steph had to force him to talk to you on her interview. She had that smart
Right.
that look like,
Right.
I don't have time for this fun. It act me so bad.
Because I'm small, man. I'm small time. Not worth his time. I'm Smallville. I wonder what else I said here.
Wow, because he responded to it. Okay, 17 hours ago. It's crazy, man. He wasn't even added, bro, and he just responded to it out of the blue. And he knew he had me blocked.
He had me blocked.
What you guys want to see this? This is crazy, man. I'll just show you.
Jimmy, let me just say this. If Jimmy ever sees this, let me just say this. Jimmy, if you ever see this, hey, man, no matter how you feel about me and what you said about me on Twitter, I just want you to know, bro. You
Tabojako.
responding to me on Twitter.
How did he see it if he was blocked?
I don't know. He blocked me. I don't know how he saw it, bro. He must have been going through the tweet and it said, "You cannot see this tweet because you've blocked the person that sent it," and he unblocked me so he could see it. Or he saw it with his sock account. Or whatever. Or somebody tweeted it at him. But what I'm saying to Jimmy Dore right now is, listen, it doesn't matter what you say on Twitter to me. You understand the 3 or 4 times that you've ever engaged me on Twitter, and all of them were negative for the most part. And Steph has always been kind and retweeted and liked things that I added at her occasionally. She did. And I was so thankful when she did. But you never did. And that's okay. Some of the most honored and touched that I've ever been in my entire life. Just so you know that, Jimmy Dore. But seriously, when you responded to me on Twitter, you made my whole day. When you see that look on my face
Billy
right
Bong
there.
Thornton. Nay.
Hey, Billy Bong.
Billy Bong Thornton. Testing.
That's me seeing Jimmy Dore say something to me. And that's how much it meant to me. You can see it in my face right there.
So this is Jimmy Dore's timeline, and when you go through it, you'll see I'm there, I guess. I mean, it looks like I'm appearing on Jimmy Dore's timeline. And it says Hicks and Carlin never platform science deniers, so try again. Tears of laughter. That really pissed some people off. And it's had 22,000, thank you, Mark. It's had 22,000 views on Twitter. 22,000.
29 likes at that
These guys are platforming me. They're laughing at me. They're joking with me and laughing and ridiculing.
Jimmy is set out for war, no friends. He must have been seething at you to unblock and respond.
There's no reason for him to be so angry with me. I've only said things that were true about him. And I can't act like he doesn't do shit that is completely, against what I thought he stood for. So, I thought he stood for the facts. I thought he stood for the truth. And he doesn't always do that.
Me, and the whole time I'm getting exactly what I've always craved, man. I'm getting likes, I'm getting
Billy Bong
retweets. Well, I've
content.
got 3
Yeah, why is Jimmy so content to you?
I believe it's over a couple things. Him and I have argued with each other on Twitter many times. It's just like the third or fourth time. I've lost count. I've literally lost count. But if you could search on Twitter and just search at Nays Garden or at Nays Garden and at Jimmy Dore, Jimmy underscore Dore, and you could literally see all the interactions between me and him, right? And you could find him, and then you could see all the times that him and I have ever talked at each other. It's always been negative, and I guess he just looks at me as someone that wants to assail him or attack him, or he calls me a smear artist, a smear merchant, and that means that I'm discrediting him.
Billy Bong Thornton. So basically he wants to be right all the time and you're a peace end to him. Tula Rose. Isn't it funny when you get giddy over an online person, then one day they don't have that it factor anymore? I'm going through that right now.
What did you say?
Ask him for a citation where exactly you smeared him.
Say what?
Ask him for a citation where exactly you smeared him.
Oh no, his citation would be what I said when I said that he platforms science deniers. That's the smear.
Yeah, but he does. So,
I know he does. Exactly. That's what I was trying to explain to Turbo Jerko. I was like, these are just facts. This is not opinion. Okay, you want to forget about Robert Malone, that was the argument. How about John Campbell? We'll talk about that guy. We'll talk about how I just disproved him one day, debunked him doing this with my hands. Tula Rose, I'm sorry that whoever it was that had that it factor doesn't have that it factor for you anymore. That's sad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you feel that way. That person is definitely worse off because of it. I mean, for me, Jimmy Dore and shit, he's a big podcaster to me, but I don't watch his show anymore. I used to watch his show. Now I'll just every once in a while I'll watch an upload if it really appeals to me, if the title is something I really am interested in. Otherwise, I'm watching so many other things.
Retweets
Tula Rose.
on the Hicks and
Thank
Carlin
you.
never platform
You're welcome,
science
honey.
deniers. So try again. It's got 3 retweets. It would be nice if you guys would
Chabo
retweet
Jacko.
these tweets, man, and go
But
like them
personally,
and
in
comment.
my opinion, you can interview who you want, but good, right, wrong, it's not platforming. Billy Ballantyne. You guys, I found a list of synonyms for Jimmy Dore, dang, feces, that excrement, skate, excreta, dropping doo-doo, slops, max, stool, manure, rusty, swedgy, gonosorage, midden, coprolite, caca, and pandit. Tula Rose. Liked Tour Turtle Ramp Pond video.
Thank you, Tula. it's not platforming,
Billy
Turbo
Bone
Jerko.
Thornton.
It is exactly platforming. When bro, you don't even understand what platforming is then. If you're telling me that Jimmy Dore's not platforming people when he has them on his show, when Jimmy Dore has 13,000 people watching a live show, that's giving somebody a platform. That's called platforming. And when one of those people comes on and lies, then you're platforming a liar. Then you're platforming a misinformant. And you are partially at guilt when you don't push back or at least get somebody else on who can debunk them. I don't understand why that is so hard for you to understand, Turbo Jerko. Jeez Louise.
There's already 51 comments there. You guys could go engage Jimmy Dore, whatever. You can get involved. Like I'm always telling you to get involved in Twitter.
Yep, F
Here we
that.
go. Me and Jimmy are going back and forth on Twitter, guys. So people want to call me small time or whatever and saying I have
He's got me blocked and we're going back and forth.
no credibility in the podcast.
That's pretty
world or
cool.
whatever.
My
And
mom
when
got
somebody
such a
just came
kick
in
out of
here,
that.
Or was the guy that was
Turbo
like,
Jacko.
oh yeah, on
I
Twitter
will
said,
retweet you.
Thank you, Turbo Jerko.
you won't have a conversation with Jimmy Dore. Bro, I'm conversating with him right now on another account because he's got my main account blocked. So why don't you talk to Jimmy about censoring somebody that's trying to have a conversation with him? If he can't take the criticism, hey man, I'll back off. I understand. But it would be nice if you just say that. Just say, hey man, I can't take the heat, bro, and this is why I do what I do. This is why I platform people that I know are misreading data. And then I go ahead and I parrot that misread data to my audience and act like I'm solving some kind of narrative. Let me tell you something, Jimmy. That narrative, like I said, 2 years ago it meant something. But now that we all know these things don't work anymore, not right now, not until they come up with something for these new variants, this conversation is over. So move on. Let's move on to all the other science that you denied. You know? Tanya, I'm sorry about that. She says I've lost several people from COVID. One uncle who died 40 minutes after his.
So I brought up at that point, I brought up some other things about Jimmy that pissed me off. One of them was his take on Ron DeSantis. I tweeted about that. I said there's a couple things about Jimmy that really bother me. And, you know, his take that based on false information, Ron DeSantis made some great moves on COVID in Florida. And it's just not true. All he did was made sure that they lied about the numbers. That's all he did. He fired people that wanted to be honest about how many people were dying. That's what he did. Wow, look at this market, everybody. So, you know, maybe I'm wrong about the whole thing with Jimmy Dore. You know, but it looks like I'm right about the market. What? Looks like I'm right about the market. So that's what I'm gonna just do this. I do want to find a video about her talking about Malone. Bat flying through the creek. My waterfall. I don't know. I could show you my waterfall instead. 1080. Will it get any more clear?
So to speak.
It's so beautiful.
So this is the area that I cleaned up.
What do you think, guys?
I came down here and there was, you know, all kinds of muck and leaves and things trapped up in there, and I cleaned the whole area so it's all nice and rocky bottom. It's beautiful. There's no glass. I found 3 big sharp pieces of glass down over here, and I got those out. Man, I saw that bat. I put my coffee down. I gotta go get my coffee. My coffee.
That'd make a great loop right there. Just the 5 seconds
Maybe go do a show
of that water pulsing up out from
Check this out.
underneath
Look at
that
these-
water
look at all
flow
the
looks
Tula
little
Rose.
rocks down
so
here.
beautiful.
Peaceful.
Thank you, Tula. I created peace. Where there was no noise, I created sound. It was totally quiet. And then I built that. And I made a turtle ramp on the left. All those big cement rocks on the left, those are poured bags of cement. Um, that's a ramp so turtles can get over the waterfall. And
Billy Bong
they can
Thornton.
slide over the waterfall and have fun.
Perfect place for a hydro generator. You can get a 400 watt on Amazon for $200.
Nice, a hydro generator.
Good idea.
How much power will that generate off of that little flow right there? I guess as long as you concentrate the flow, you get a nice flow of water. You can even get it through a pipe, coming out of a single pipe and going onto a water wheel.
I built that dam, and this is a ramp for turtles and otters. Otters don't need it, but it really is so turtles can get past the. It's a ramp so turtles can get past the dam. That's why I built it like that. Big slider turtles that want to go upstream and lay their eggs. Up creek. They want to go up creek and lay their eggs. That's what they
Billy
want
Bong
to do,
Thornton.
man.
You can
Thank
pipe
you
it,
for
but they
watching my
don't need
videos. I
much
hope you
flow.
enjoyed this. No law regarding cannabis. Watch my podcast. I'm at Nays Garden on Twitter. Check me out. Oop, there goes the bat. Whoa, that was cool, man. He came flying at us right at the end of the video. Wait. Maybe he'll come back again. I'll keep filming.
That was cool.
Tabojako. You could power quite a bit if you
Mr. Bat,
dam it up.
Mr. Bat, come back. Come
Come on,
back.
Turbo Jerko.
He flew right at us.
A
That was
hydro
bad.
generator.
That was
Amazon.
bad, man. He came right at us, man. I wasn't expecting it.
I could power something
Yeah, I
I need
guess-
at the daytime.
I guess he's had his thing, but look at my waterfall, bro.
We'll charge batteries that'll run all
Check it
night.
out.
Billy Valentine. They make diff sizes.
I think it'd be
Depends
cool
on
to charge
how much power
lights.
you need.
Lights would run all
It can-
night.
it-
Bro, you could just have lights
it-
running 24/7 on the creek.
Or I can power those IP cameras.
Oh, that'd be awesome. It's like hypnotic.
Billy Bong Thornton. I'm getting a 1000 watt of eBay for $1,500. Low maintenance, constant power.
Oh, 1,000 watt? What? Dude? Let me look at this, man. I gotta look at this.
Billy Bong Thornton.
Hydro
My bad 2,500 watts.
generator. Hydrogel nipple pads? What's that? That's funny. It popped up. Hydrogel nipple pads. Hydro generator.
Billy Bong Thornton. Ha 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 WTF.
Wow, dude, this thing generates 220 volt. You could run a freaking dryer and dry clothes in a big laundry dryer with this thing. What the heck? Five
Billy
kilowatt.
Valentine. Holy crap. You could get submersible lights and throw them in the riverbed. You'd see all the fish at HT.
Bro, that'd be so cool. Catfish,
Tula Rose.
dope.
Billy
Tula,
Bong
dope.
Thornton.
Is that what you said?
Bro, they are bad as constant power 24/7.
I'm looking at this one. I can't believe it. What the hell? Water wheel generator for outdoor. Oh, and there's the water wheel. It's just got 4 fans on it. Oh my god. So you got the. Why don't they have the whole thing together, man? Why don't they have the wheel with the generator? That's so weird. It's only another $100. Well, they got a whole bunch of these bad boys. Customer reviews 0. Come on, man. I want to see more than this one. 5,000 watt. Voltage 220. Dude. They don't show it in action. Idiots. They just show. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking at here.
Tabojako. There's a Chinese guy on YouTube that makes like water wheels and little dams from scratch. It's amazing. It's just like little mini dams that are like hydrogenerated.
That's cool, bro. I'd be into that shit. I'm looking at all these things, but you heard of Boflow? This one's like Bofueling. It's funny. No, why would I want to look at guitars and gaming routers, bro? I'm trying to find the hydroelectric turbine generators. Hydroelectric generator. So, I'm just trying to figure out how one of these things works, man. It's not submersible, so does it have to be lower than the level of the creek?
Billy Valentine. Did you know there's midgets on YouTube? What the hell are they thinking?
Dude, come on. What am I looking for here? Hydro turbine for rivers.
Jimmy Carter. There's videos they show on YouTube that hooks up to PCC pipe. Jimmy Carter.
PCC pipe.
PVC.
You're funny, Billy.
Tula Rose.
He is funny, Tool.
You are funny, Billy.
Billy. Funny how?
Tabojako. When I was in Europe with my friends, my friend went and knocked up a midget, not even kidding.
What? What is that? I don't understand how this works, dude. It doesn't make sense to me. What is that? Oh, they're using it to churn the water there? Is that what they're doing? What are you doing? I don't even know.
Jimmy Carter. Some guy on YouTube uses that water turbine to power his house. He lives in Alaska.
Some guy on YouTube, some guy on YouTube, some guy on YouTube, some guy on YouTube. Oh, how to work. Oh,
Tula
shit.
Rose.
7-second video.
Be right back, going into Whole Foods for salad bar.
Pumping up a shit ton of water. But it does. How to work 7 seconds. You fucking idiots. They didn't show anything. Chinese, obviously. How to work. Um, hydro electric generator. A solar. This is a solar charged generator. 600 watt output. A PlayStation 5. A blender. 500 watts. You could run a blender. You could. Dude, does he have a little blend with him? Oh, he's got a little blend with him in the picture from his blender that he's got plugged into the power. That's freaking funny. It's a solar generator. Solar generator. AC 200 max. These solar ones are interesting. You have to see how I'd have to reroute the creek. It probably wouldn't take much, bro. I could do 2 boards, or just do it off one of the waterfalls. Probably. I don't know. The waterfall doesn't really. Even though my latest waterfall does have a nice spill to it, it's not enough. I don't think it's enough to pull a turbine. Um, I don't know how much water flow. I guess I should go on YouTube and start searching um, hydro electric generator, and then put someone did it with a washing machine. I've seen that. They take the fan of the washing machine and they put that in the water and it works like it powers the generator. They back charge it. It's crazy.
Do you want to smoke?
I'm good, bro. You go ahead. I'm so done.
You want to smoke, Jimmy?
Jimmy. Jiminy.
Yeah.
He wants to smoke. He wants to smoke.
Smoking.
Hydropower
Daniel
generator.
Andresi. Good
Alright.
evening to you, nay, good sir.
Hey, this looks like the kind of thing.
Sorry. Cheers.
Yeah. Cheers.
Bruh, they got one here. They got another one here called the Water Lily. $530 watts. This simple river turbine can power your house. Flowing river. Barrel of power. Inventor. 11 years ago. I would think there'd be some kind of a just store-bought product.
Jimmy Carter.
Whoa.
You're just funneling creek water in a PVC pipe to the generator.
Yeah, but the problem is The generator would be up above the level of the creek, man. The water is just going to magically travel up to it. I got to figure out what the physics are behind all this. Water wheel. That'd be badass. That is badass. Okay, here's man. A single man can lift these giant freaking stones by himself. He's figured out a way, and it's going to prove the way that the ancients probably did it. Let me see what that is. I'm fast forwarding through all the bullshit. Okay. There's a video of him doing stuff. Not yet, though. Just kind of setting up.
Jimmy Carter. Damn, now I want a turbine. Billy Valentine. Just go full colonial and build an old-fashioned mill, shake roof, Quakers the whole deal. Billy Valentine. You mean Coral Castle? Hoot and howl.
This guy's showing he's got
First
tools.
time I heard of a guy doing that was from Florida.
He's got tools
He
like
had
this.
a black cube. He passed away W his knowledge.
Look at this. He could spin that around on a little pebble. A simple wood tool to spin that thing around. He's showing how he could turn this thing all by himself. And what he's saying is the Egyptians could have easily done this too. Look at this, moving that whole house. Look, he's doing it by hand. You guys see this? He's spinning that house by hand. He's going to show how they stood up the stones at Stonehenge. Right? They rolled them there on pebbles. And then they
Billy Bong
hoisted
Thornton.
them up like this.
He lives in Michigan. I saw him.
He's using weights. He's using weights on one side. A bunch of wood. Let's see.
Billy Bong Thornton. Pretty cool. He gets the job done.
Let's see how he stands this thing up. It almost looks like a slingshot, like a giant catapult. The forgotten technology.
Billy Valentine. I think Mexicans built every pyramid because everyone questions who built the It pyramid, but nobody questions who built the ones in Mexico. Boom, quote.
Yeah. They shipped him over. How did he get it to that point? There he did. He did it. He's using a level to show how level he can get it. That's crazy. At this point, I want to know how he got it. They show garden hose.
Billy
They
Bong
show it like
content.
this.
He launched himself one time trying to
Oh,
lift
do you
a
see
stone
what he
alone.
did? He did it with water. I see. Oh, he just eroded. He just eroded. So that's just like if they had had a garden hose, they would have had to use some kind of water. He's using a garden hose with pressure, but I guess he's just showing they could have used water to do that. So he ate away the ground beneath it, and that caused it to tip forward. Right?
Billy Valentine.
And gave it a place where he could tip it.
Liquefaction.
It's crazy he did that. Oh my god. That's crazy. Now you can see some ancient techniques that may have been used. I'll probably get a copyright strike for showing this.
Billy Bong Thornton. The power of water. Bam, bam, bam. Billy Valentine. He should clean his crap level.
Oh, that's bad ass. See, I could do a little waterfall like that. I got a waterfall like that already. Hey, look, I could blow this little fan back at the waterfall. Oh, I love this. Whoa.
Jimmy Carter. Easy peasy and environmentally friendly.
It's fun. Looks fun to build all this stuff. Like Legos. There's one of the fans, the propellers. There, I see where they go right there. So that's the axle holes go right through those rectangles. Then the fans go in there. That is so cool. Oh man, right there, bro. That's where the magic happens, right there. So those three streams of water propel those three.
Billy Valentine.
Yeah, that's all fine and good
I
until
have one solar battery and it sucks ass.
a leaf comes down and clogs it all up. And it'll happen, bro.
Jimmy Carter.
It'll happen in my creek.
That's awesome. I have a creek in my backyard. I'm buying a turbine right now. Haha.
You guys cannot put a filter up or something?
Dude, he's got like lights. I don't know. He's got lights over this thing. It's badass.
Jimmy Carter. Gets
Whoa.
the closed turbine with a screen.
Wow. He's lighting up. Like we said, we could light up the creek. He lit up a little. Oh, whoa. You guys, this one's so bad. Watch this one. Right after this. See, he lit up these lights. Right here. Now watch this. Right here. Look at this.
Jimmy Carter.
Dude,
The turbines have screens so they don't clog.
I love the sound of that. Oh, they've got screens. What happens when the screen gets clogged?
I mean, you can empty the screen once a day or something.
Yeah, what a
You're
pain
out
in
there
the ass.
anyway.
Oh my goodness.
Billy
You're
Bong
out there
content.
anyway, fucking walking around in the
Sweet.
creek and pulling up bottles
Billy
and shit.
Valentine.
That is too much to clean a
Those
filter.
are
I
DIY
don't do it
jobs.
every day though.
I
Having to
think
do it every
President
day get
Carter
old
knows
really
what
quick.
he's talking about.
Yeah,
Having to
that's
get
right.
in that water every day. Get in there. Oh, I gotta go down to the creek and clean the screens. Oh,
Yeah, that's right.
I gotta go clean the screens again. A dam built across a river will impact the river valley.
Billy
That sound of that
content.
bucket. That is
Probably
so.
clean it every
it's
so
so
often.
basic and
It's
so
worth it
cool.
for free energy.
All modern dams must adhere to strict environmental controls. Devices at dams can help fish and other wildlife move freely around dams in between sections of rivers. Right? Like I've got. Right. Fish ladders and fish elevators are just some of the techniques used to help fish migrate. This guy is building his own fan, his own in impeller, I think it's called. And then he's got a bicycle chain. Isn't that gonna get rusty as hell in the water?
Billy Valentine. Idea or catch a midget? No, get DeSantis to traffic you a midget and he can clean the screen. Don't let it sleep in the house. Fair warning.
Don't let it sleep in the house. You guys look at crypto. Oh my god. Bitcoin's at 23,400, everybody. Everything just exploded. Oh my god. Oh, that's them putting that impeller inside the bucket. That's pretty cool. Alright, so that is a really cool little invention. Um we gotta see this. You guys, look at these green strikes. Look at this. Look how high this is. Look at how high this is. And Harmony one, not so much. Not so exciting. But look at Cardano. Look at Binance. Harmony one's at 2058. It's been up to 2100. Its 24-hour high is 2149. So it's moving on up. Hopefully this jump up of Bitcoin will help jack up Harmony too.
Hoot and howl. Cardano and Olgo have been holding strong.
Let's see if Harmony 1 goes up though and boosts our position here. I want to keep watching them build this impeller thing. It's really cool. I love the sound that thing makes. Grinding. It reminds me of a STP rev it up car or the Evil Knievel motorcycle STP, and you run that little belt through the gear on the back of the motorcycle and put it on the ground, and it would take off, wheeling. I used to love that. Little kid. So he's just got very simple design there. And then you've got your water coming. That is so good. Water coming down there is so cool. Oh, you're screwing that in. Bro, I want a hydro generator just like that. That bucket one. Bro, this is the coolest shit of all time. And I want one just like it.
You mean you're smoking?
Look at this. Watch him stick this thing in the water. Isn't that bad, bro? That is so awesome. Look at that.
Alright, cheers.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers, everybody.
So badass.
Hoot and howl. I used to have a neighbor who had a pump down in a creek past our property he dammed up. He was pulling water up 100 plus feet to a homemade waterfall he had trickling back down to the creek. Some of the
Dude, I wonder how much power that thing's putting out.
Megzi Williams. Cheers. Billy Valentine. Simba, let me tell you something my father told me. Look at the stars. The 8 kings of the past look down on us from those stars. Hoot and howl. Okay, Simba.
You're funny. Whatever, Harmony. Do your thing. I can't believe Bitcoin went up so high. 23,500. See if it retests that during the night. There's a crazy spike. So you guys could see what all this cannabis did to me. This
Tula Rose.
the OG
I'm
Kush.
back.
Hey Tula, how are you? Where were you, Tula? I missed you. I'm glad you're back. Oh my God. Let's go, Notland. Cheers, says Token Tony Z. You have to look harder to find that tweet. They hide my stuff everywhere. Just look for at Jimmy Door, at Jimmy underscore Door, and at Nays Garden. So you search for those two things, it'll pop up. I could pin it on my at Nays Garden profile. That would be easy to do. Here, let me see if I can do that.
Tula Rose. Got some iced coffee and salad bar at Whole Foods. Billy Ballantyne. Who else rooted for Uncle Scar in The Lion King and not the midget lion?
Iced coffee and salad bar. Ooh, I'm jealous.
What are you crying about, huh? Huh, Charles? What? That cat. I don't know. He eats so much food. Is it big day?
Why do I waste my time doing this? I don't even understand.
Carrying on. Keep giving it to him, and I think that's too much food for him. What, baby? What, baby? Oh, my precious angel. What?
Hicks and Carlin never platform science deniers, so try again. That's the tweet, guys. Okay, I'm going to pin that tweet. It is now pinned to my profile. It's got 31 likes, but it's only got 3 quote tweets and 1 retweet. So if you guys would please consider retweeting and quote tweeting it. The quote tweets were from someone who called me stupid named Bill, and someone else. I'd go to George Carlin for comedy, not fucking science. This is one of the dumbest tweets I've ever seen. Just because they don't understand it. But those two guys only got 2 views and 4 views. Meanwhile, mine got 22,000 views, so I'm not worried about those guys. It's funny. The people, you guys, the people that retweeted me or hate retweeting me, and none of you guys have retweeted that yet. So it's my pinned, it's at Nays Garden on Twitter, and if you'll go there, it's my pinned tweet. It's at the very top. It says Hicks and, oh wait, it says 4 retweets now. It won't show me who retweeted it. So, I don't know. Anyway, if you guys could retweet that. It's got 4 retweets. And, like it. And, let me see if it'll show me who liked it. Casper Schizo liked it. Thank you, buddy.
No, don't you bite Grandma. And I'm half busy.
This guy liked my tweet, and that's weird. He liked it and retweeted it and tried to shame me. And he's not following me. He's only got 42 followers.
Hey, what is your problem? What is your problem, huh?
blocked by Brendan Shaw because I'm funnier than he is.
Billy Ballantyne. Retweet is hard to say her. Retweet, 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 retweet.
Dude, this guy is Jim Earl is from the Jimmy Dore show. He liked my tweet calling Jimmy Dore out. That might be why it pissed him off. Former The Daily Show, former Jimmy Dore show, among others. Time Person of the Year. A blue check liked my. A bot blue check, obviously. Like me. You pay for your. You pay for
Billy
your $8 a month,
Ballantyne.
dude?
Never trust a man with two first names, they're a robot.
Like Steve Bob? Like Dave Bob? These people don't have a lot of followers. Boston Terrier obsessed. I should send her a picture of Rogie and say it's the
Billy Ballantyne.
biggest Boston Terrier in the world.
For example, John.
Dude, all these people liked my tweet, man. Big word man. He's only got 49 followers. Majority Report. With a blue and yellow flag. Yeah, I'm not gonna follow you with your blue and yellow war flag. Sorry, dude. Fuck you. Fuck Majority Report.
Well, they came in plastic bags, and then each one was folded up in a little plastic bag.
Whoa. Dude, that's MDP Progressive Caucus Chair, State Representative Candidate, 134th LD, Greene County, Democratic Committee, Bernie,
Billy
National
Ballantyne.
State Delegate.
Also never trust a
That
man
guy,
whose
like,
last name is
that
part
guy,
of a house.
Derek Nolan,
Also robot.
he liked my tweet. That's crazy. I got two more people to like here. You gotta wait 5 seconds in between likes. I mean, in follows. I'm following these people. I followed them all except for like 2 people. Cyber Reload liked it. Woohoo! Thanks, Cyber. Oh, yeah. Oops, don't like my own stuff. Okay, so now it's my pinned tweet. Everyone should be able to find it. That'll make it easy. And you can like it and leave comments and engage with what people are saying in there. There's a lot of different threads going, a lot of different. I couldn't believe it when I started going through them. There's a lot of things said, a lot of stuff. I'm like, all from my little tweet. I just said Hicks and Carlin never platformed science deniers, so try again. That's all I said. 22,700 views. Thank you, Jimmy Dore, for platforming me, bro. crazy. I'm lucky. I got lucky. It's like striking gold, man. So, anywho, you guys, I hope you have a nice night. I will see you tomorrow sometime. Have a good one. Take care. Love y'all. Bye now.